Welcome to the Vatican. It's me, Alex, and we're at Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, packed with history and art. We're exploring on a budget, sharing affordable adventures and secret tips. We'll see iconic sites for free or very little money, proving travel can be accessible to everyone. This video is ad-friendly, with music from the YouTube Studio library, so relax and enjoy. Let's go explore. The adventure begins now. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Our first stop is the breathtaking St. Peter's Basilica, the heart and soul of Vatican City. This iconic church is not only a symbol of faith for millions, but also a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture that has inspired awe for centuries. As you approach the grand facade, you'll feel the anticipation build. This is a place where history, art, and spirituality come together in a truly unforgettable way. The best part, entry is completely free. That's right, no ticket required to step inside one of the world's most magnificent churches. Whether you're a pilgrim, an art lover, or just a curious traveler, you can experience this wonder without spending a single euro. Because it's free, St. Peter's is incredibly popular. The line to enter can stretch across the vast square, especially during peak hours. If you want to avoid the crowds, plan to arrive early in the morning, just as the doors open, or later in the afternoon when the tour groups have moved on. The atmosphere is quieter, and you'll have more space to soak in the details. Once inside, pause for a moment. Let your eyes adjust to the golden light streaming through the windows, illuminating the vast nave and the intricate details that seem to cover every surface. The sheer scale of the basilica is overwhelming in the best possible way. Every inch tells a story, every corner reveals a new marvel. Don't forget to look up. Michelangelo's dome soars above you, a masterpiece of engineering and artistry. The dome's interior is adorned with mosaics and Latin inscriptions, drawing your gaze heavenward. It's as if the entire building is designed to lift your spirit, connecting earth and sky in a single breathtaking view. Make your way to the right as you enter and you'll find the Pietà, Michelangelo's moving sculpture of Mary cradling the body of Jesus. Created when the artist was just 24 years old, this marble masterpiece is protected behind glass, but its emotional power is undiminished. Take a moment to appreciate the delicate folds of Mary's robe, the serene expression on her face, and the incredible skill it took to carve such lifelike forms from stone. Venture further and you'll discover a series of side chapels and altars, each more ornate than the last. These spaces are filled with golden candlesticks, vibrant frescoes, and centuries-old relics. Some chapels are quiet corners for prayer, while others are mini museums of sacred art. Every step reveals something new, so take your time to explore. Look closely at the walls and ceilings. The mosaics here are so finely crafted, they're often mistaken for paintings. Each tiny tile is placed with precision, creating images that shimmer in the changing light. These mosaics tell stories from the Bible and the history of the church, rewarding those who pause to look a little closer. Even the floor beneath your feet is a work of art. Intricate marble patterns guide you through the basilica, each design carefully chosen to reflect the grandeur of the space. As you walk, notice how the colors and shapes change, leading you from one awe-inspiring sight to the next. One tradition you can't miss is touching the foot of St. Peter's statue. Over centuries, millions of pilgrims have worn the bronze smooth, a testament to the faith and hope that draws people here from every corner of the globe. It's a simple gesture, but one that connects you to generations of visitors before you. At the heart of the basilica stands Bernini's Baldacchino, a towering bronze canopy that marks the tomb of St. Peter himself. Its twisting columns and golden details are a symphony of art and faith, drawing your eyes upward to the dome above. This is the spiritual center of the basilica, and standing here, you can feel the weight of history all around you. Before you leave, turn around and take one last look. The basilica changes with every step and every angle, sometimes grand and imposing, sometimes intimate and peaceful. Each visit offers a new perspective, a new detail to discover. And remember, all of this wonder, all of this beauty, didn't cost a thing. The true value of St. Peter's isn't measured in money, but in the memories you make and the sense of awe you carry with you long after you leave. Take a moment to sit quietly, reflect, and simply be present in this extraordinary place. One important tip: dress respectfully. Shoulders and knees should be covered, so bring a scarf or shawl if you need one. This isn't just a rule, but a way to show respect for the sacredness of the space and the people who worship here. As you step back into the sunlight, take a deep breath and savor the experience. St. Peter's Basilica, is a reminder that some of the world's greatest treasures are free to all. Now let's see what other budget-friendly adventures await us in the heart of Rome. Now let's take a deep breath and step away from the bustling crowds of Rome and the Vatican museums. Hidden behind ancient walls, the Vatican Gardens offer a rare and tranquil escape, a green oasis in the heart of the world's smallest country. For centuries, these gardens have been a private sanctuary for popes, cardinals, and visiting dignitaries, but today, with a little planning, you can experience this peaceful retreat for yourself. Access to the Vatican Gardens is strictly controlled to preserve their serenity and beauty. You can't just wander in. Instead, you'll need to book a guided tour through the official Vatican Museum's website. The process is straightforward, and the tours are surprisingly affordable, especially considering the exclusivity of the experience. But here's an important tip. These tours are in high demand and spots are limited. Especially during spring and summer when the gardens are at their most vibrant, tickets can sell out weeks in advance. So if the Vatican Gardens are on your must-see list, be sure to plan ahead and secure your spot early. Spanning over half of Vatican City's territory, the gardens are a lush patchwork of manicured lawns, winding paths, and centuries-old trees. They're not just beautiful, they're deeply symbolic, designed as places of prayer, reflection, and inspiration for the popes who have walked here for generations. Your guided tour includes an audio guide, available in several languages, which brings the gardens to life with stories of their history, art, and botany. You'll learn how Italian Renaissance and English landscape styles blend seamlessly here, creating a unique atmosphere that's both formal and wild. As you stroll along shaded avenues, you'll encounter ornate fountains that are true masterpieces. Each fountain tells its own story, from ancient Roman influences to Baroque extravagance, and the gentle sound of water adds to the sense of calm that fills the air. One of the most impressive is the Fountain of the Eagle, a grand and elegant centerpiece surrounded by lush greenery. It's a favorite spot for visitors to pause, take photos, and soak in the peaceful atmosphere. Among the garden's many surprises is a genuine piece of the Berlin Wall, gifted to the Vatican as a symbol of hope and reconciliation. Standing before this relic, you're reminded that these gardens are not just about beauty, they're also a living testament to history and the enduring quest for peace. Throughout your walk, you'll catch breathtaking glimpses of St. Peter's Basilica and its iconic dome rising above the treetops. These unique vantage points offer some of the best photo opportunities in all of Vatican City, far from the usual crowds. The entire tour lasts about 45 minutes, but it feels like time slows down here. Whether you're strolling along flower-lined paths or sitting quietly on a shaded bench, the gardens invite you to pause, reflect, and recharge before heading back into the city's energy. Another bonus, booking a Vatican Gardens tour often includes skip-the-line access to the Vatican museums. This means you can bypass the notoriously long queues and head straight into the world-famous galleries after your garden visit. For a modest fee, you get so much more than just a walk in the park. You'll enjoy a guided journey through centuries of history, art, and nature, plus the practical perk of saving precious time at the Vatican's main attractions. Keep an eye out for rare plants and flowers from around the world, many of which were gifts to the popes from visiting leaders. The gardens are a living collection of botanical treasures lovingly cared for by expert gardeners. If you're looking for a unique, affordable, and unforgettable experience in Rome, the Vatican Gardens are a hidden gem. Don't miss your chance to discover this peaceful paradise, your own secret escape in the heart of the Vatican. Let's talk about the Vatican Museums, one of the most extraordinary collections of art and history in the world. This is the home of the legendary Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's ceiling continues to leave visitors speechless centuries after it was painted. The museums stretch for miles, filled with mind-blowing art, ancient sculptures, and treasures from every era of human creativity. Every hallway, every gallery, and every ceiling is a masterpiece in itself, making it a true paradise for art lovers and history buffs alike. Here's the best part. On the last Sunday of every month, the Vatican Museums open their doors to everyone for free. That's right, no ticket required, just walk in and immerse yourself in centuries of culture and beauty. But there's a catch. The hours are shorter than usual, so you'll need to plan your visit carefully. The museums typically close early on these days, so make sure to check the opening times in advance and give yourself enough time to see your top picks. Free entry days are incredibly popular, so expect a long line. People start queuing up before sunrise, hoping to be among the first inside. If you want to beat the crowds, set your alarm early and arrive well before opening time. Once you're inside, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer size and scope of the museums. That's why it's essential to have a plan. Grab a map, decide which sections you want to see most, and don't try to do it all in one visit. The Vatican museums are absolutely gigantic, with over 7 kilometers of galleries. To make the most of your time, pick a few must-see highlights and focus on those. Otherwise, you might find yourself wandering aimlessly and missing out on the true gems. If the Sistine Chapel is at the top of your list, and it should be, head there first. Early in the day, you'll have a better chance of experiencing this iconic space with fewer people around, allowing you to really soak in the atmosphere and the artistry. Remember, the chapel is a silent, photo-free zone. This rule helps everyone be present in the moment, letting you fully appreciate the breathtaking frescoes and the sense of history that fills the room. After you've marveled at Michelangelo's masterpiece, don't miss the Raphael rooms and the Gallery of Maps. These are two of the most celebrated spaces in the entire museum complex, each with its own unique story and artistic wonders. The Raphael rooms are simply breathtaking, featuring iconic works like the School of Athens. Here you can see the genius of Raphael up close, surrounded by vibrant colors and intricate details that have inspired generations. The Gallery of Maps is a dazzling hallway lined with enormous hand-painted maps of Italy. The ceiling is just as impressive as the walls, covered in ornate frescoes that make you feel like you're walking through a living history book. With so much to see, it's tempting to rush from one masterpiece to the next. But remember, it's better to focus on quality, not quantity. Take your time with a few pieces that really speak to you. Let yourself connect with the art. Imagine the artists at work, the centuries of history behind each piece and the stories they tell. Sometimes just sitting quietly in front of a single painting can be the most memorable part of your visit. Free Sunday is always crowded, and you'll be sharing the experience with people from all over the world. But there's something special about joining that crowd, knowing you're all there to witness some of humanity's greatest achievements, without spending a cent. So, come prepared, have a plan, and get ready to be amazed by the wonders of the Vatican museums. Whether you're an art lover, a history enthusiast, or just curious, this is an experience you'll never forget. Sometimes the best travel experiences are the simplest. St. Peter's Square is one of them. Designed by Bernini, it feels like loving arms reaching out to embrace the world. The atmosphere changes throughout the day, from quiet mornings to bustling afternoons. The two symmetrical fountains add life and movement to the square. The ancient Egyptian obelisk in the center is a silent witness to history. Look for the optical illusion with the colonnades, a piece of architectural magic. Spot the papal apartments and imagine the history from the Pope's window. On Wednesdays, witness the papal audience, a cultural event with amazing energy. Take a slow walk around the square, appreciating the artistry and scale. St. Peter's Square is a place to slow down, people watch, and soak in the atmosphere. It's a shared space for the world, offering rewarding and free experiences. Now, for the ultimate view, climbing to the top of St. Peter's Dome. The entrance is to the right of the basilica's main portico. Choose to climb all 551 steps for a lower price, earning that view. The climb is a workout, with narrow, curving stairs inside Michelangelo's dome. Halfway up, an interior balcony offers a stunning view into the basilica. The final push is a tight spiral staircase leading to a breathtaking view. From the top, see all of Vatican City and Rome, a view that inspires poets and artists. Take your time, walk around the viewing platform, and soak in the moment. For a small ticket price and effort, you get an experience that's priceless. Climbing the dome is an accomplishment, a journey within a journey. It's the perfect finale to our budget adventures in Vatican City. That's a wrap on our budget adventure in Vatican City. We've seen so much beauty without breaking the bank. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It felt like walking with a friend. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel. Your support helps create more budget-friendly travel guides. What's next? So many adventures await, so stick around for more travel tips. Until then, be open to the world, be kind, and never stop exploring. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody!